Online teaching allows teachers to reach students all over the globe, but the technology that enables this cannot be taken for granted. Nothing makes you look more out of touch to your students than not knowing how to fix issues when the tech inevitably fails during one of your classes. Hello, I'm Jack Wang, a microbiologist and science educator, and a 2020 Australian University Teacher of the Year. I recently published an article as part of Times Higher Education's online website, an educator survival guide for online classrooms. It's linked below, but I thought I would share the tips here on the channel as well. If a website refuses to load or your online classroom link is not working, the most likely culprit is a slow internet connection. Most web conferencing apps like Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Skype, Adobe Connect will require at least 5 megabits per second (Mbps) in both download and upload speeds. Speed Test is a great free tool that you can use to check your connection speed. If you're working from home, try resetting your modem or router, restarting your computer, and turning off other smart devices connected to the internet in the household. Rerun the speed test to see if this makes any difference. The available net bandwidth may vary depending on the time of day as well, so ideally you want to test this the week before the semester starts at the same time of day as your scheduled class. For those of us working from home, our postcode may be the biggest limiting factor for the internet connection quality. High-speed plans simply are not available in many areas. 4G or 5G mobile networks from your phone carrier may be a much more reliable option, so having a high data mobile plan is great for backup. Tethering or hotspotting your phone's connection to your computer should be the default plan B when your home internet goes down. All learning management systems have internet browser compatibility requirements, so any learning materials or activities you post on there need to be tested across different browsers. Google Chrome seems to be the most broadly compatible for the moment, but you should do the legwork to check each browser on both desktop and mobile devices. That way, you can make an informed recommendation to your students about how to interact with the online course right from the start of the semester. In my opinion, good quality sound is the number one tech requirement for online teaching. Students need to be able to hear your voice clearly without distortion, echo, or interference. The basic principles for good quality sound remain the same irrespective of the equipment you have access to. Position yourself as close as possible to your microphone, wear headphones to minimize audio feedback or interference, and choose a location with minimal background noise. The best location may very well be a small bedroom or large wardrobe, as the surrounding clothes and blankets will help dampen the echo and audio reverberations. If your microphone is not working on the day, you can always try to log into the meeting with both your computer and your phone at the same time. You can then use the webcam from your computer as usual and select the microphone from your phone as a backup audio source. Choosing the right location to position your webcam and microphone will directly impact how you look and sound to your students online. While it doesn't have to be a Hollywood production, a little effort in this space goes a long way. Classic interview lighting involves 3 lights: a bright key light in front of you to one side of your face, a weaker fill light on the other side of your face to fill in some of the shadow, and a backlight or hair light to separate you from your background. If you've done any filming in a proper studio environment, this will be the setup: key light, fill light, and backlight. This really is overkill for an online class, especially if you're doing this at home or in a small office. There's not enough space to fit everything in, even if you had the time or budget to buy all these lights. Really, just one light is enough. Find the brightest source of light in the room, LED lights, windows, or your desk lamp, and position your webcam or camera so that the light is in front of you and just out of shot. Depending on how moody or dramatic you want to look on camera, you can move the light directly in front of you or off to one side of your face at a 45-degree angle. This should give the webcam enough light so that students can see you on screen. If the brightest light source is behind you, however, and I see this a lot with people sitting in front of their windows to film, your camera will automatically adjust its brightness settings and make you look like a grainy figure silhouetted in the dark. Not exactly the most welcome learning environment. Peer-to-peer interactions are especially difficult to foster online. We've all been in online classrooms where everyone's webcams are off and we're just talking to ourselves. Allowing time for open dialogue between your students is not enough though. You need to build specific prompts for interactivity as part of your learning activities. Worksheets, sample problems to work on collaboratively using live chat, interactive quizzes, and online discussion boards can all foster peer-to-peer interactions and promote active learning. Work commitments, career duties, time zone differences can all result in students not being able to attend your classes live. As teachers, we need to create multimedia content to engage these students in their own independent learning. Make recordings of all your live classes and back up these videos to the cloud as well as on your own computer. Screen recording videos are quick and easy to make, and you can trim the start and end of each video using free software such as iMovie on Mac or the movie editor feature of Microsoft Photos on PC. If you want to learn a more advanced editing programs such as Adobe Rush, Adobe Premiere Pro, Final Cut Pro 10 or DaVinci Resolve, there are plenty of free online training resources, but really I suggest starting with the free programs. Once you have finalized the edit, compressing the video files will make it quicker for you to upload and easier for your students to download. Handbrake is an open source piece of software that lets you do this. On your learning management system, you can also keep track of the number of views for each video you've uploaded to monitor their effects on learning as your students progress throughout the semester. Online learning has quickly become the default learning experience in higher education, and teachers need to evolve and adapt along with the technology in our classrooms. You can find a link to my article on Times Higher Education in the description below if you'd like more details. This is the Biolab Collective. I'm Jack Wang, and I'll see you in the next video.